Worx 4V cordless screwdriver with 26 bits. You get the case and you get the star of the show, and that is the Flex Extender. This is an exclusive configuration. You cannot find it anywhere. What you'll love about this is the lowest price in the market, and we have it on FlexPay. It is a $66 retail value if you were to purchase everything separately. Today's special, $29.95. You need to jump on this. Only $5.99 on any card, and we deliver it right away. It is an empowering tool. It's portable and it's rechargeable. And look at how neat everything fits in. So no more excuses if your significant other says, I can't hang this. I can't tighten this screw in the drawer. I can't tighten this screw, you know, where the washer and dryer is. This makes it so easy. This is everything that you're getting. This is wonderful that it's rechargeable. There are 2 buttons and you don't have to put any muscle grease into it, and you have all of these bits so that you basically get 26 screwdrivers. I think that's absolutely excellent. So here are all the different kinds of bits that you are going to get. What I love about it, it's all lightweight. This is, you carry it anywhere. It's just so incredibly easy. The whole kit and caboodle, when you put the toolkit in the box and go, it's like half a pound. It's crazy. So we have Matt Davis here, and he is our wonderful brand ambassador. What I love is you don't have to be Mr. Fix-It. You don't have to be the person who, you know, knows how to do everything. I love it because it empowers you as a woman, and it's for the beginner who maybe just wants to put a bed together for the first time, or it's for the professional who's really building something fancy. Like when I got the Traeger grill delivered to my hubby for his 50th birthday, right, and we had to hire somebody, Matt, to put it all together. This is do it yourself.
This is it. This is the empowerment tool. I mean, what they didn't tell us when we were growing up, right? Those of us who didn't get that gene, that, you know, every tool seemed like, you know, it's just automatic. I didn't have that gene for some reason. But what I found out later on in life is the great way to equalize is to get a great tool, and that's what this kit is today. Again, you're getting an entire tool kit. This is your portable, powerful, rechargeable screwdriver kit from the folks at Worx. All these different bits, Phillips head, flathead, star bits, posi bits, basically what that means is when you run into a screw that's got a funky, like, you know, opening on top, sure, this is gonna fit it. So you're gonna be able to tighten it, loosen it, install it, repair it, whatever you need to do. It also comes with the extender. We'll show you that more in a moment. Here's the unit itself. It's lightweight and portable, weighs less than a pound, and yet it's built incredibly solid. When you pick this up, you're gonna say, I can feel the quality of this. It also has, it has that forward and reverse you were talking about, Debbie. All it is when you want the screw to go up, you push the up button. You want the screw to go down, you press the down button.
So easy.
Now, how cool is that? And then it also has a torque adjustment. Torque, you know, you hear that word, oh, torque, what's that? Torque is turning power. That's all it is. It's extra muscle. So when you need more muscle, you go up to 3. When you need less muscle and you want to be a little more delicate with it, you're putting in, you know, switch plates, etc., you go to low. But let's get back to the demonstrations here. You saw I had the Phillips head here. You know, hinges and things like that get loose. Cabinet doors get loose. So you've got the control now that you can tighten all that up. You can repair it just by pressing the button.
Sure.
I didn't twist my wrist. I didn't have to deal with any of that nonsense. And when you want to go to something else, let's say you want to go to this screw, you find this in your dishwasher or something, and you say, wait a minute, that's a square bit. What the heck? Well, we've got the bit. We got you covered. These are color-coded so that you know where they go in the case. So it's very, very, if you're an organized person, you're going to love this. Look at this. This is a star bit. That's for automotive purposes. And then this may be my favorite, this is a hex head bit. And we'll talk about that, but basically that hex head bit replaces this silly little thing, right, for the ready to assemble furniture. So now you can tighten up and put all your ready to assemble furniture or a grill.
Right.
You can put all that together so easy. But Debbie,
we paid somebody $100 to put it together.
I get it, because, you know, other than that, what's it gonna do? It's gonna sit there. But now you've got the ability, this is good for hubby. I'm just saying.
I'm getting this for hubby.
I don't want to ruin his Christmas morning.
Santa is bringing this to you, honey.
I'm telling you, he will love this. But here's that flexible extension. Now here's what it is, Debbie. Usually you'd have the bit in the end like that, right? So all you do is you take the bit out, you put the extension in there instead, and all the way down here, you put that bit. Now you've got a flexible extension. When you press the button, it turns right there. The orange part doesn't turn, but the bit turns. So watch this. Now let's imagine you had this doorknob at Debbie's house, okay, and it's loose. Time to fix that, right? Well, if you have the big guy drill, this is good for building a deck or something like that.
Sure.
But if you're going in here trying to work in tight spaces, you're gonna not be able to reach it, and you're also gonna tear up that doorknob. But watch this, with the flexible extension, I can go around the doorknob and I can get into those tight spaces, and with just a couple pushes of a button, I didn't strip out the screw, but I tightened it up. How cool is that?
Well,
Isn't
I
that
think
amazing?
it's so easy that anybody can do it. And
No
you guys,
question.
this Flex extender is the star. So even if you were to go to Worx website, this is $19. Just think about that. If you went to Worx website, $19. We're saying we're gonna give you everything, the 26 bits, so that you have 26 screwdrivers and this wonderful Flex extender for 29 bucks. You cannot beat this deal. Nowhere else is this deal in the marketplace. It's an exclusive configuration. Sure, we have sold the Worx 4V cordless screwdriver, but we've never until now added the star, because this allows you to get into those really tight places. Say you're washing and drying the clothes and it's moving all around and you're like, you know what, there's a screw loose. So this is gonna allow you to get into those tight spaces. We're very busy now, over 27,000 sold. I want you to order this because look at the FlexPay. It is $5.99 gets this home. And you have a do-it-yourself toolkit that empowers you, that it's portable and rechargeable. So I want you to write down the item number, or you can go to, the quickest way to order actually is just to use the QR code, but I'll give you the item number, 843540. You can use your HSN app, you can use your phone to order, your tablet, or you can just open up your cell phone and point the camera to the QR code and you get to the front of the line. What I love about this is it's 50% off the retail value.
Amazing
You cannot
value.
beat this.
Only here?
But
Only
most
with you?
importantly, what if somebody can't, they don't have a lot of hand strength,
Absolutely.
right?
You think about it, the regular manual tools, manual screwdrivers, we talked about it before the show. The two basic tools in the universe are a hammer and a screwdriver, right? But at some point, well, I think when I turned 60, my wrist said, I don't like doing that anymore. I don't like holding a screwdriver, right?
Right.
And then you go through life and you run into this. This is a baker's rack from my house, okay? I want you to see this. Now, I brought this in. My wife is watching right now. I apologize. I stole the baker's rack from the kitchen. But it truly is. This has 16 of these little attachments. When we received this was in a nice flat box, right? And you shake it up and down, and it's got all those pieces to it. They give you this. This is, Debbie, this is called an Allen wrench.
Okay.
So it goes in here, and you're supposed to do this.
Right.
Until you drive yourself completely insane.
Right. I would have to get
you
my...
pay somebody to put something together for
Right.
you, right? Well, with the folks at Worx, they gave you the little tip there, the little hex head. Now watch this. All I'm doing is pressing a button. That one's done. I'm moving on to the next one. That one's done.
How
I just
easy.
fixed, look at that. So now I've got that completely assembled in a matter of minutes instead of an afternoon of total frustration, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Totally
this, you
crazy.
guys, is so incredibly easy. If you're just joining us, if you have like this big toolbox, you don't know where anything is.
Yep.
You're trying to grab this screwdriver for this type of, to just tighten up this type of screw. We're gonna simplify it for you. You get the case, and you get 26 screwdrivers essentially, because you get all the bits that go with it. And I can't believe it's just 2 buttons.
Absolutely, 2 buttons. Now, there's also an adjustment. It is 2 buttons, but there's a thing called torque. We talked about it before, right? Now, with a screwdriver like this, with an electric screwdriver, the old-fashioned ones, Debbie, 20 years ago, before you were born, these screwdrivers were, there was no power to them, none.
Right.
And so you would see a torque adjustment, and you would say, wait a minute, come on, this doesn't have enough torque to do that. Watch this. Now, I've got the torque adjustment set to the lowest setting. See that? It's turning it a little bit, but it's saying, okay, that's it. That's all the torque I have. Watch this. I'm gonna crank it up now. I'm gonna press it 1, 2, 3. You see the 3 bars there. Now I'm on what's called max torque. You see that? Max torque. Watch this. Now, the same screw that I couldn't turn in before because I had it on the low setting, watch this. I'm driving that screw into a 2x4 all the way down. Look at this.
Look at that.
Down into the wood, down underneath the surface of the wood. That's because this Worx has an incredible battery system that gives you incredible power. So this is good for the big jobs, the small jobs, anything in between. And one more quick demonstration. This is the tight spaces. And we talked about this last night. People were just blown away with this. If you've got, we've got our screws laid out here, all of our things easy to reach, right? But what if you had something like this, and you had a tight space, and you couldn't move these, right? Well, the big guy drill's not going to get in there. This is not going to get the job done. A screwdriver, maybe you could reach, but now you're back to twisting your wrist. But watch this. Here's the star of the show. I guess if I put a bit in there, that makes it easier. Look at this. Put the bit in the end of the extender, and look at this, Debbie. I press one button, I'm working in spaces that otherwise you couldn't possibly work in. There's no way that you can reach that without this flexible extender. That's why this has been a huge hit with the HSN customers. And when you get this home, you're gonna absolutely adore it.
You're gonna adore it. You guys, look at the video. I mean, you can fix practically anything. Is it your baby's, your grandbaby's little toy? Something needs to be tightened because it can ruin their whole day if the toy doesn't work. It could be anything if you're trying to get the outlet to stop wiggling around. Listen, we're very, very busy on the phones, and I want you to order by the QR code because you're gonna have a wait if you call us. And I always say we'd love to talk to you, but right now, if you want to get this home at this unbelievable price, it's the lowest price in the market, an exclusive configuration that you can't find anywhere. Use the QR code, and you're going to spend $5.99, and you can use any card or debit card or PayPal to pay for it. Now, I want to show that a lot of people have screwdrivers in just a big old drawer that looks just like this, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this you?
Those are from my house.
This is from your house. Look at this. Look at all these. I mean, I don't even 1, 2,
Yeah, there's
3.
there's
How many do you have?
24 in there.
24. Do I even have to count?
I'm not going to say which junk drawer I
Oh
found
my
that from.
gosh,
I don't know
a
about
junk
you, but
drawer.
I've got a junk drawer, and this
Look
is
at
the
this.
Debbie.
This
This
is a
is
mess.
why you don't want to be a DIYer, right?
Right.
This is frustration.
It's too complicated.
Are you
because
frustrated? You're frustrated
Absolutely.
just looking at that.
I mean, I'm like, which one do you choose? And then you
Yes.
get it wrong. So I'm saying
Yeah,
away
replace it
with
all.
the junk drawer and
great.
all of these screwdrivers, and look what you're going to get. This small little package right here that is so small and lightweight. I love that it's all organized. I'm going to
Yeah.
let you come. Look at this.
No,
Look at
I'm
a
with
little
you.
bow and go, and you cannot find the star here for this price.
That's
We're
right.
just throwing in this wonderful flex extender. If you went to Worx website right now, it's $19. So here it's $16. The retail value on this is $66.12. You're more than 50% off. So get the flex extender because it makes your life easier.
Absolutely. It reaches places, it takes it to a whole nother level. And again, this is a tool from a great quality brand. You're going to love it. This feature about the torque, I don't want to keep harping on it. It's not complicated, though. It's very simple. Now, you saw me. I just drove a really tough Phillips head screw there, and I had the torque up to max torque. But think about this, Debbie. We're painting our house right now. We took off the switch plates, right?
Sure.
You take them off. There's 2 screws to take them off. You want to work, when you're working with switch plates, this is one of those cases when you dial down the torque because you don't want too much power. You take the big guy in here, and you're going to crack that switch plate.
Sure.
You're going to, it's going to happen. You're going to absolutely destroy what you're trying to fix. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the Phillips head out. We're going to the flathead bit here, and you see these screws? Watch this. I don't know if we can drop the lights, but I want you to see. This unit also has 2 LED lights built on the front of it, so you can see it. Look at this, Debbie. This is so delicate. I can just touch it, just tap it, and look at that. Thank you guys very much.
Wow.
Look at that. You can see the light on there, so you can see what you're doing. If you're like me, your eyeballs are starting to go south on you. Look at this. Now you can tighten it without over-tightening it. So it's not one of those scary tools that you say, oh man, I can't handle the power. You can decide what the power is going to be, and you can get it done with the folks at Worx. How cool is that? And look at that light. I love that. I love
Look
it.
at that. And so what I love about this is for the new homeowner who just moved into a home.
Perfect.
This is for your young adult that just went off to college and they're going to be in the dorm room. This is for every uncle who has come over and fixed something for you, didn't charge you a dime, and you're going to simplify his life.
Love
He's going to
that.
get rid of that box full of screwdrivers. Or for the hubby who always gives you an excuse of, I just can't do that and we need to hire somebody.
Never. Never.
I mean,
that never happens.
And I love that you said even you have a 92-year-old relative.
Yes,
that
yes,
uses this.
91.
91.
91-year-old
So
mother-in-law, and she approves this because she can use it. It's not too difficult. She can get the little jobs done around the house. She's not going to build a deck in her backyard, but this is your everyday tool. It's not the hey, maybe someday I'm going to use this. It's the everyday tool. And I'll tell you what, you want to be Super Santa?
Yes.
Or do you want to be the Grinch? Well, Super Santa knows that when you get this beautiful little duck, the duck's name is Max Torque. We decided that earlier today. We're still thinking about that. But anyway, when you get this for Christmas morning, what do you need? You need batteries, right? Well, guess what? You not only need batteries, but you need a way to get into the battery compartment. If you've ever had this happen, this frustration, you've got one old screwdriver and it doesn't fit. Well, with Worx, you've got the right bit. You don't just get a Phillips head bit, you get the right size, different sizes. So you get a small, medium, large, all the sizes that you need. Then you've got Max Torque here, ready to go. Let's see if Max Torque might.
That's so cute.
Yeah, Max Torque might have something to say to us.
Ready to go. Let's see what.
Yeah. See? How cool is that?
That
And
is
look,
so cool.
Debbie Denman is the best host ever.
Get out of
What?
town. Oh my goodness. Let
Can
me
you
give you a
imagine?
kiss.
so there's Max Torque, but this is a real life situation. You need, like, you got the little cars and you got the little controllers,
Absolutely.
the tiny screws on here. We got you covered. We got you covered. Debbie, now I'm not going to do the challenge with you, but I'm
Okay.
going to show you. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, this is the mess that you get when you get a little package.
Right.
And here's your tool.
Yeah.
And you're going to put all this together with all these little, and this is
That's too
tiny.
complicated.
This is
Right.
tiny, and it still frustrates me
Right.
just looking at me. You know why? Because the 3 dirtiest words in the English language, Debbie? See, she didn't know what I was going to say. Here's the 3
like-
dirtiest words in the English language, folks. Some assembly required.
Right.
Right?
Some assembly
Some
required.
assembly- oh,
I was like, let me let him say it because I can think of some dirty words. Yeah, that is dirty.
Matt's
Some
last
assembly
day,
required.
Matt's last show, it started with Debbie. It was going very well. Everybody loved it. And then all of a sudden, it went. But look at this. Some assembly required. Well, when you have the right tool, you can get all
This is
of the
virtually
assembly
no
done.
assembly.
Look at that. It's done.
I mean, in seconds. Did you
Like
see
that.
that? In
Yeah,
seconds.
that's it.
Tightened up all the screws in seconds.
Easy peasy.
Do you want to take a whole hour to put
right.
together something like, a bed or a grill that comes in,
Mm-hmm.
or you're just trying to figure out how to make all these toys work because the kids, when they open them up on Christmas morning, want to play with everything. This is a lifesaver. This is convenient. This is a do-it-yourself. You're not calling over Uncle Charlie. He knows how to fix everything. You're not going to bother the neighbor.
That's
They're
right.
nice enough and they won't tell you no. But you can actually do it yourself. I think it's so empowering.
It really is, and that's what this is about. Debbie, I told you before the show, my father was a mechanic his entire life. My brother builds cars, literally from the ground up. Give him a sheet metal, give him an engine, he can build the engine, build the car. Crazy, right?
Right.
You've seen me.
Right.
I am not that guy.
Let me see if you have any calluses.
You can see, my hands
No,
are the smoothest
these are
hands
smooth.
of any man on the
Yeah,
planet.
calluses, so
No
right.
calluses, no hard work here, okay? I don't have that gene. But what I learned, again, This is the great equalizer, folks. This is what helps you get the job done, even though you may not be that tool person. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a genius about tools to know that getting the right tool. This is your junk drawer at home, okay? We're gonna take your 24 screwdrivers, assuming you even had all these, and you spent all the money on this, and you look in your junk drawer and you have to tighten the switch plates, or you have to, you have a knob on the actual junk drawer that is actually loose. You have to deal with this mess. No, I'm gonna take my Worx and I'm gonna go in here. I don't even have to remove all the junk out of the drawer. I can get that flexible extension right there. I'm gonna get both of the screws without even changing it. And look at that, I tighten it right up and there it is.
It's perfect and it's ready to go.
Done.
Listen,
Easy peasy.
we are very, very busy on the phone lines right now. I apologize for that. We have more than 80 people on hold. I'd like to get you to the front of the line. Please use your QR code, and all you're gonna do is open up your camera and you're gonna point it to the QR code, that little box with the black and white little fuzzy stuff in it. Yeah, I know, I had to figure it out too when I first did it. Point your camera there at the QR code, it puts you to the front of the line, because you want to get this home and you want to get it home today, because you could order 3 of these, right? You could get one for, Nana, and Nana needs to have that at her house.
Absolutely.
So when everybody comes over for the holidays, if something needs to be fixed, it's not a problem. You can get one for the kiddo going off to college, and get one for your house. If you buy 3 today, you should take advantage of our VIP savings, because when you spend $75, we're gonna give you a 15% off, and that is what you do. And you can use this as many times as you want. It's one day only. It's going to expire in like 4 hours. So if you wanna save the $15, do it now. The code is 181820. And remember, if you get them as gifts, we're gonna ship it wherever you want in the country. You have until January 31st for extended holiday returns. And I'm telling you, they're not gonna return it. They're gonna hit you up with, can you buy me another one? And can you also get my friend one? And can you also get my significant other one?
That's
Everybody
exactly right.
wants this because
This is
it's
it.
so easy.
Yeah, it really
It's
is.
so easy.
And believe me, if I can do it, truly, if I can do it, anyone can do it, because this, and I learned a couple things. Number one, have the right tool. Number two, you go on, that website where on the internet, you can see how to fix anything. Right. And you have all the instructions right there, and they show you on video, and you have the right tool. We want to show you some ideas of things that you will be able to do, things that you can really do. Don't give up. How about putting up a new light fixture? Easy. Look, I love this, by the way. I think it's really beautiful. But there's little screws in here. I'd never be able to reach that without the Worx. But with this, I can get right up into the tight spaces there. If you're putting up big hooks around the house and you need to be able to get in and really torque in that screw, that one screw, so your purses don't fall down, whatever you're hanging there, you've got it with the Worx. If you want to get organized and you want to put up shelving, you can do it yourself with the Worx, because you can reach with the tight spaces. If your Christmas morning starts out the night before putting together a bicycle, this pays for itself at one time, and with frustration. Santa Claus doesn't need to start the day, pulling his or her hair out. Putting up decorations even. How about your towel rack in the bathroom? Every time you pull that towel off there, the kids, of course, yank it off there, and then this gets looser and looser and looser. There's one little screw on top. Well, guess what? Now you can reach it with the Worx. How about the ceiling fan? Ceiling fans, now that you're gonna need probably an extra set of hands to help you to get it up there. Right. But once you get it up there, you need to be able to tighten it. And look at the reach on that. Look at the extension.
All because of the flex
I can
extender.
reach it because of that flexible extender. That's why the HSN buyers said to my friend Brittany and the folks at Worx, they said, we want that flexible extender for our customers for one day only. And that's what today, and almost over.
You guys, it's so lightweight. I love that you bend it.
How cool is that?
And so just think about this, the ladies, the washer and dryer, you're not going to have to move the washer and dryer to tighten up any screws. You're not gonna have to get on your knees and try to tighten up a screw in the dishwasher. And what I love is this is so easy. When you go into the drawer, you don't even have to move everything around, because the flex extender can basically get the job done for you.
That's
this
exactly
flex
right.
extender that you're looking at right here, this little orange star, it is the star of the hour, because This is an exclusive configuration. We have never offered you the Flex extender for basically nothing. This is more than 50% off the retail value. Even if you go to Worx website, this Flex extender alone is $19. We're going to give you this wonderful rechargeable Worx 4V cordless screwdriver and all of the bits. All of the bits allows you to have 26 screwdrivers. Here are all the bits that you're getting.
That's
so
it?
this is truly a do-it-yourself. It's an empowering tool. It's portable. It's rechargeable. Listen, we've sold 30,000 and we only have 4,000 left.
Oh, man,
You don't
this is
have a
it.
lot of time to
Yep.
get this home before it sells out. We may have one more presentation, but only one more, and you could miss out on this. And all you're spending is $5.99. I want you to go to hsn.com, place your order, put it in your cart, and check out. And while you're seeing this as well, if you're thinking of getting several of these, we do have an apply and buy, so that if you apply for your credit card, we're going to give you $50 so you can feel free
Wow.
to get a couple as gifts, because everybody is going to have to tighten up a screw. I was going to say
Absolutely.
everybody has a loose screw, but everybody's going to have
Well,
to tighten
that's
up a
just
screw.
me. That's why they bring me in, let's face it. Okay.
Call the number on your screen. Let me give you $50. One more time. So
Absolutely.
incredibly easy, so lightweight, half a pound.
And I'll tell you what, Debbie, I do want to quickly talk about the brand for a second, because the Worx brand, these are not like the old, maybe you had an old electric screwdriver years and years ago. I've been at HSN almost 25 years now, and we used to sell the little ones, but they didn't hold a charge. You have to charge up every single time you use it. These hold a charge up to 18 months. I pulled mine out of the drawer. I had 4 samples at home, brought them in for the shows. They were all almost fully charged after 6 months. I mean, the battery in here is unbelievable. The power, the versatility, it's so easy to use. You're gonna love it.
26 screwdrivers, so easy. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thanks, Debbie.
This is your